Hi, I'm Jamie Chadwick and we're here in the city centre of Le Mans, but I need to get back to the track. Lucky for me, I'm going to be getting a lift from a very special person that's been part of the WEC family since 2012. He usually stays behind the scenes, making sure everything quietly gets delivered, but today I'm going to be learning more about the logistics of WEC and what drives him. And of course, we're going to do it in typical DHL style, on the move. Welcome, Carlos. It's so nice to meet you. I have a quick one before we get going though. I want to know, if someone asks you at a party what you do, what do you say?
Usually I say that I'm working for DHL, and most of the times there are no further questions then, but if the night goes longer, they recognize that I'm doing something special in DHL.
I love it. I can't wait to hear more about this. Should we get going?
Yes.
Let's do it. So I'm guessing you didn't start as head of logistics straight out of school. Where did you grow up and what was your first contact with motorsport?
So I grew up in Germany, in the south of Germany, and the first contact with motorsport was basically with my parents, especially with my father. He was watching Formula One in the 90s, so I was watching it a lot with him as well, and is a bit how I came to motorsport.
And it seems like you didn't obviously become a racing driver. Well, not obviously, but you didn't end up becoming a racing driver. So what was it that started you in the career path that you chose?
So as you see, we are not in a racing car at the moment. So it didn't went successfully with a racing driver career. But yeah, after school, I wasn't sure what to do, as I think it's with most of us sometimes, but I had friends working in freight forwarding, and they were speaking quite nice about it and were enthusiastic with what they were doing. And then I decided to go that way as well, and I ended up starting my apprenticeship with DHL, which was really nice.
And you say obviously you had a nice time with the apprenticeship. Tell me a bit more about that.
It was a group of 6 people. Was a really nice group. With some even we became very good friends till now, and we had fun. And as I said, we had with DHL a lot of opportunities to visit different areas of DHL. During the apprenticeship, I had the opportunity as well to had a short insight into motorsport. The motorsport department basically was back in that time in Germany very small. One person was a woman doing it, and so she was alone, and I was in the sales department. It was the same office, and she asked me if I want to help her with the documents and with some office work, and I immediately said yes.
Yeah.
Because
you connected the two worlds, your motorsport passion,
yes,
and
yes.
Did you ever think you'd be able to combine those two?
No. No, but good. When I had the opportunity to work with her, I thought, or let's say there was a kind of dream to work in that department, to go in that direction. There was a kind of dream, but yeah, I was only an apprentice. It was during the apprenticeship, and I had not proper experience. So, but I had the first contact there.
Yeah.
With motorsport in DHL, which was super cool and which established a dream in my head.
And so, am I right in saying shortly after starting your full-time position at DHL, that's when the WEC partnership began to be established?
Yes, so basically we established the WEC partnership in 2012. As the project became big, they were recruiting people, and I immediately thought, okay, when I seen that they were recruiting people, I immediately got in touch with them and said I would like to join you guys. I would like to work in the motorsport department, but I had to be realistic as well, because they were looking for people that had many years of experience in all kinds of areas, in air freight, ocean freight, a bit of sales, customer relationship, all these kind of things, which in that time I did not have it. I remember it very well. In one of the last conversations, I said to them, I don't care the salary, I just really want to do it. A few weeks later, they came back to me and said, okay, we would like you to start with us. And yes, so that was how it started.
Wow. fast forward to today, that 22-year-old fighting to get in is now running the operations. Tell us a bit about that journey from then to now, and did you ever expect to be here now?
I was never expecting to be here now in this position. As I said, it was a dream that came true to work in the department. But then the time was running very quickly. I was working, enjoying, growing as well, learning a lot, especially from the woman that I told you that was leading the department back in that time. She showed me a lot. It was really helpful. And then yes, there was a tragic moment where she unfortunately passed away. And in that time, yes, I was one of the ones that was most time with the WEC. So they asked me internally if I would like to take it over and take the responsibility for the team. And I said, yes, why not? Let's try it. It was a new adventure, and yeah, here I am now.
You're also looking after a whole team. How is that for you, and how important it is to have the right sort of environment and atmosphere within the team?
I think it's not that easy because the job that we are doing is very demanding from all of us. We are working day and night, we are traveling, the stress is very high, and let's say the free time that we have when traveling, we are spending it together as well. So it feels like a family, working with a family member.
It's the same in racing, you know, you're all a big family, and it's what I enjoy so much about it as well. I want to know a little bit more about what you and your team are doing across the race weekend, because as a driver we turn up and everything just looks like this magically, but what does it actually take to move an entire championship like this across the world?
It looks easy, but it's a lot of work behind the scenes that we are doing with the team, depending on how we are transporting it, by air or ocean freight. The team is taking care of all the documents. We are in touch with each single team as well to ensure that their freight is packed properly. At the same time, in touch with the countries where we are going to make sure that when the freight is arriving, we don't have a problem with customs, that everything goes smooth. What is happening on track then, where air freight needs to go, where containers needs to go. Yes, it's like our race never stops.
And there's a lot of unexpected in your role. How do you deal with these situations, and yeah, how do you plan for things when they don't always go right?
I think it's like the experience and the team spirit that we have that helps us a lot to deal with it and to find the solution, but as well the communication with the teams together, because we are looking both for the same result. The team needs their parts and we want to deliver it.
And race cars aren't the easiest things to fit in anything. How is that in terms of a logistical challenge of, well, transporting it around, and is there anything in particular that you have in place to help for that?
The hypercars are quite big. The bodywork is tremendous, taking a lot of volume. The GT cars are way easier, but we try to combine both of them together when we transport them. We try to use the advantage and disadvantage from each car. With the help from the teams, sometimes to dismantle some parts. And then yes, working together with the teams makes it easy to transport them.
Nice. And the teams and DHL have very much a shared goal of trying to reduce our carbon footprint.
Yes.
Talk to me about sustainability and how important that is.
For us, it's a very important topic. It's part of our DNA and strategy. That's why it's a topic that we constantly are trying to develop, trying to find new ways, new solutions. We within the WEC, WEC and DHL together, we try to reduce as much as we can. Therefore, we try whenever possible, and if the calendar allows it, we try to use ocean freight instead of air freight, because that reduces the carbon emission a lot. But it's a topic that we are following, I can tell you, nearly monthly together with the WEC, to see what can be done more. So it's a topic that is being challenged constantly.
You have a big team that you work with. How do you keep them motivated, and what keeps the job so special?
I think for us, as I said before as well, it's difficult in a way, but fun as well in a way. And for FIA Le Mans, everyone was excited to come. I think the motivation that we all have is when everything is delivered, when the race starts, is when we feel grateful that we made our job.
Well, thank you so much, Carlos. It's been amazing hearing your story. And yeah, I'm sure myself, but also a lot of people hope you stay in the WEC family for many years to come.